Hello, ladies. Nicci Willis here with the Front Burner Podcast, and I am so glad that you have joined me today. As you can see, I am in my yoga / meditation / workout gear. Okay. I also have my candle in the back because I'm extra. But I have a very special guest here with me today. I have Quadeera Teart. Quadeera, say hey to the ladies.
Hi, ladies.
And ladies, she just informed me that her friends call her Q. And obviously the tribe we're friends now. So I'm going to call you Q. Okay. But she is here today because my topic today is all about self-care through meditation. Okay. So we are going to get started in just a second, but I want to remind you that if you haven't subscribed to the Front Burner, you can do that. You can head over to Apple Podcasts, click that subscribe button. You will never miss an episode. Also, if you love watching my beautiful face and my crazy antics, you can head over to YouTube and watch it on YouTube. I have my own YouTube channel. You can search Nicci Willis, and that's Nicci Willis. Click the subscribe button, and you will never miss a video. Also, if you want to join my mailing list, you can head over to NicciWillis.com, click the subscribe button, put your email in there, and I will send you an email every week. Also, if you want to join the Front Burner Tribe on Facebook, it's our private Facebook group specifically for mompreneurs. You can head on over there to Facebook, just search the Front Burner Tribe. You can click that join button and you will join other mompreneurs who are grinding, who are doing it, who are running their business, who are raising their families, who are building their marriages and trying to do it all and understanding that, hey, we're not in this alone. So make sure you do all that. All right, enough announcements. Listen, I have got Q here and we are going to get into this, okay? I'm sitting on the floor. I've got a pillow. I am all things Zen today because I need to get my life with this self-care with meditation. So welcome, Q.
Oh my God, thank you so much. You seem like you got your life pretty together to me.
Yeah, you only know. So ladies, let me tell you the backstory. Okay. So Q and I, we were introduced by a mutual friend. She lives all the way in Miami. I'm in Las Vegas, but like we connected, we saw each other's websites and we were like, oh my God, I got to meet you. Right. And so, as soon as I get on her website and she's talking about, using meditation and yoga to align myself with my goals and with my business, like, I'm like, I need to know more about this. I definitely wanted to share with you ladies about this. Now, everybody knows I'm like, at a level 10 most of the time. I probably need to be at a 6. Okay, but one of the biggest problems I have is I can't sit still. so more so than sharing this with you lovely ladies, Q is here for me. All right. So that's why I'm dressed, because I'm taking this so serious. And I want you to stay tuned because we are even going to go through a series of meditations. Can I say that, Q?
Yeah. We're going to do a meditation.
Okay. Yes. So we are literally going to do a meditation right here in this podcast episode. So I tell you what, why don't you pause this video? You go get dressed too, boo. Go get dressed. Get you the candles, okay? And then come right back here and we're going to do it together. All right? Let's do that.
Hey, ladies. Welcome to another episode of the Front Burner Podcast, where we help mamas take their dreams, passions, and side hustles off the back burner, put them on the front burner, make money, and manage their households. I'm Nicci Willis, a Christ follower, wife, mom of 3, and an entrepreneur who started with nothing but my kids' toys and turned it into a 6-figure business. I'm a self-proclaimed anti-supermom, and each week I'll challenge you with my stories, tips, hacks, and a little bit of humor to make sure you put yourself on the front burner. Why? Because the world needs what you've got cooking. So honey, this is officially part of your me time regimen. Relax, listen up, and let's get started.
Okay, Q. Let me give everybody your bio. Q is a self-development and initiative brand coach for women and moms in business ready to align, attract, and increase. Ooh, I love that. She's also the founder of Confidently Connected Tribe, and that's a membership group helping women feel spiritually and entrepreneurially supported every day. Oh my God. I love that. I love that. You know, it's funny because I never put, meditation. I never married that with entrepreneurship before,
Really?
No, I mean, I kind of, put it kind of in this, it's in the spiritual box,
Yes.
but I never thought about using meditation and marrying that with entrepreneurship. So Q, can you tell us a little bit about like how this came about? Like, how did this start?
Well, I have a saying that I used to say way back when I first got started, when people would ask you, well, what's your favorite quote? And that quote would be something that I made up. Your life, you can't have success in your life, or you can't have success in your business without success in your life. Something like that it went. I haven't used it in so many years, but I was noticing that anytime I felt connected to the power greater than me, I call the power greater than me God. I know some other people have different names, but anytime I really took time to really sit down and connect and listen to what God was saying to me, magic happened, miracles happened in my business, whether I was able to connect with someone that I always wanted to connect with, or whether I was able to achieve something that I didn't perceive myself being ready to do yet, because a lot of times we think we're not ready for certain things. So the more time I spent in developing a relationship with God through the power of silence and sitting still, I was able to hear answers to the biggest questions that us entrepreneurs have. So that's really how I began to make that connection.
So I know there are women out there that are like me who feel uncomfortable in silence, like feel uncomfortable in sitting still, always doing, always have to do, always have to go. And, I know like most of my followers are believers, we're praying women, right?
Yes.
For me, I always have like a problem. Like I'm the type of person, I'll pray. And then I forget to sit still and listen. Like I'm doing all the talking, but I forget to sit still and listen. And so like, I realized when I saw your website, I'm like, you know what? The Lord convicted me like, you probably need to sit still. I've got more to tell you. I've got more to share with you. I've got more to reveal from you or for you. You know what I'm saying? And what you were just saying, spending that time with the Lord and developing that, through developing that relationship through meditation, that's incredible. And it just reminded me again that I need to sit still.
Yeah. I know people don't really love Kanye West right now, but, back in the beginning of his journey as a hip hop artist, I think it was the second album, he says something where like God was talking to me for so long, but I finally heard him talking back. So it's not that God wasn't talking the whole time. It's just that sometimes, many times, we forget to stop and be quiet and listen. So those things that we're praying for, that's where I get so excited.
Yeah.
Those things that we're praying for, we think that they have gone unanswered, but the answers are there. We just gotta be quiet and listen. So that's why meditation is so powerful for me when we're trying to manifest and give birth to different ideas, because the next steps that we're always praying about are right there on the cusp. They're on the edge. We just got to be able to listen.
Wow. That is so good. That is so good. Oh my gosh. Okay. So tell me a little bit more about the type of women that you work with. I'm curious about the type of women that you work with.
Well, in my past and right now, I usually, actually, what's really funny is in the beginning of my journey as a coach, I worked with 50 plus women and I was still in my 20s.
Wow. Okay.
And the reason that they were working with me at that time was because they had dreams that, interestingly enough, Front Burner Podcast, they had dreams that they put on hold while they raised their children. And now their children were old enough, they had gone to college or graduated high school or finally got their life settled. And they wanted to take time for them. And so the number one thing they will always tell me is, I've already, I've put myself on the back burner for so long. I'm not plugging y'all. I'm telling y'all what really was happening. They would say, I've put myself on the back burner for so long, and it's time for me to take care of me and do some of the things that I want to do. So that's how I started working with women. And so that's how I got into like marketing, branding, business side of things, entrepreneurship, is because it always started with a woman having a dream, that dream turning into a business, and then, okay, now I have this business. Now what do I do with it? How do I get it out to the masses? Who do I share it with? How do I get people to buy what I got? So the type of women I work with are mompreneurs. Mostly everyone has a family, or they are married or in a very serious relationship that's almost on the verge of marriage. And they're usually women of color, and they're usually between the ages of 27 and 45 now. And they are women who believe in God, and they want to know, okay, God, you've given me this vision. What do I do next? That's usually the main question as to why women come and want to work with me. What do I do next? So,
wow. So how do you use the meditation, and how do you marry that with discovering what business I want to get into, or launching my business? How do you marry that?
Well, so a cool thing just popped in my head. Many times what happens is people have this vision, they have this idea, this thing they want to do, that they feel called, that they feel like God has said, this is something that you're supposed to be doing right now, right? But usually what happens, the first question I always start with, is such a magical question, is what do I want? Believe it or not, women do not ask themselves that question. The baby is jumping in my stomach right now. I'm not actually pregnant.
Yes, I'm feeling my baby because, and I've said that before. That's so funny. I feel my baby. But that's so good because we're always living for other people. We're always living that role. We've got the role of wife. We've got the role of mom. We were somebody's auntie. We were somebody's grandma. All that stuff. And we never sit down and say, what is it that I want?
Right.
Out feeling that guilt, right? Like, because it's, society has kind of trained us to well, you need to put your family first at all times, put your husband first at all times. And when you finally want something for yourself, you begin to feel guilty, and that shouldn't be, right?
But we work through that question a lot because, believe it or not, it's very hard for the women that I have coached to answer that question.
Yeah.
It usually kind of goes something like this. Okay, well, Nicci, what do you want? Well, I kind of want to be this millionaire, or I want to own this 5-bedroom house, or I want to just go live in Dubai for 2 years, but I probably, I can't have that, so I'll just do this. So this is usually what happens from that single question, what do I want? Yes. So we go through a series of guided meditations. I'll guide you through the meditation, starting with the question, what do you want? Yeah. What pops in your head when you see what you want? And then allowing them to honor what is coming in without whooshing it away. Yeah. And that's the number one reason why people think meditation doesn't work for them, because they have the wrong idea about what meditation is. Yeah. And they think they're supposed to be sitting there with a clear mind, like a blank slate, and nothing is supposed to be coming to them.
Listening to this, I'm ashamedly raising my hand. Well, because it's true. Like, I thought that like nothing's supposed to, be happening. So, and I'll tell you how my mind works. My mind is like, okay, it's meditation time. Great. Close my eyes. All right. Did I turn the coffee pot off today? Okay. No, focus. All right. You know what? I need to send that. And then I just start, just floating. And then I get frustrated at myself. I start feeling bad because, I'm thinking about all kinds of things. I feel like a failure. Yeah. Because, I'm not allowing, like you said, the thoughts just to pass and just to honor, what's happening. So, yeah. Oh boy, I need some more.
Everything does pass. And so all those, let's say, for example, just those 2 thoughts that you mentioned coming to you in meditation, yeah, they're still valuable thoughts. You really might need to go make sure you turn the stove off.
Right. Okay. Well, thank you.
And if you had continued rushing throughout your day, you would not have remembered, I don't know if I turned the stove off. So 2 things will happen, right? You'll be like, I don't know if I turned the stove off. So that is God sending you a signal, girl. I don't know if you turned the stove off. So now you go and you turn the stove off. You become conscious of that. Yeah. But what's going to happen is the more you become silent and training your mind to sit in the silence, the less things like that will actually happen. The less likely you'll be to forget to turn the stove off, because you're scientifically speaking, our brain becomes more focused. Our energy becomes more focused, and we become more conscious and mindful about the things that we're doing, which is why we make better choices, better decisions. We feel more relaxed and at peace because we are more relaxed and at peace.
So, wow, this is like really good. I'm really excited. So, I know that, the ladies that are listening, some of them out there are just at a point of overwhelm. So how do we use meditation to get above the anxiety that we may feel about starting a new business, or the overwhelm of, hey, I've just started a business. Now I've got all these things I have to do. I have to worry about, a whole nother piece of my life. How do we use meditation to get over that, to overcome that?
So meditation really is about connecting with the breath. That's what it means to meditate. It means to connect with the breath. So think about it like this. It's such a marvelous thought to me. Yeah. The more you connect with the breath, the more you connect with the one that created the breath, that gave you the breath. And if you connect with the one that created the breath and gave you the breath more frequently on a regular basis, you make it a practice and a habit, a way of life for you. Yeah. The less that anxiety and that overwhelm will begin to decrease little by little, because you're going to remember who you are.
That's so good.
So when we are getting caught up in anxiety and overwhelm and all of that stuff, it's because we are forgetting who we are. We, little by little, we forget who we are. We forget how powerful we are. We forget that everything is happening in perfect timing. We are just literally forgetting. So the more we connect back with the breath, the more we remember where we come from, how powerful we are, how powerful God is, and that we are literally like married and joined. An extension of this creator. And so I forget that Bible verse because I don't know the Bible that well, but basically through him all things are possible, right? I don't know where that comes from, but
possible, yes.
You, in order to know that all things are possible, you got to be constantly connecting with the one that makes it possible in order to remember. So to beat anxiety and overwhelm, right? One, you have to remember that it's non-existent. It doesn't exist. It only exists because we give it permission to exist. So let's give more power and permission to the one that created us and let that overpower our lives.
Girl, I just need to know where my edges, you just snatched them all the way off.
You are so funny.
No, I mean, hold on. You just
I'm going to use that.
Girl, you didn't
snatch my edges all the way off.
Because you said something that was so profound. You said we give that fear and that anxiety permission. Because we forget. And that is so powerful. And it's so funny because this convicted me more like as to why I really need to, especially after prayer, just practice being still. Being still and remembering who I am in God. With God, all things are possible. Girl, I'm feeling like more relaxed, even more. I'm excited, but I'm feeling.
It's so relaxing. It's a relaxing and comforting feeling to remember who you are. And like with everything that we have going on right now, you know, people come to me all the time. I remember when Trump first got elected, when, you know, everything started happening with COVID, all of these things that are causing people anxiety and overwhelm. They're just like, how are you so calm? How are you this? How are you that? Because I remember who I am. I, you know, am not just like, you know, to speak historically too, like my lineage doesn't just go back here to America where I live now and I love living. It doesn't just go here. I go back eons. Like, so it's all about remembering who you are. That's why when you go to my website, I think I have that video up there. It's titled something like Remember Who You Are. Because if women, like, if we could remember who we are, my dude, you gave birth to an entire human being. Like
an entire person.
An entire person. And some of us, not just one entire person, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 entire. You did that over and over. What did your body do? Your body stretched you in ways that you didn't even think was possible.
Yes, indeed.
Come on now. Anyway, okay, I'm calmed down.
Okay. So I'm oh my gosh, I'm loving this. I think what I want to talk about are those who also now may be stuck. Yeah. I get that a lot. Like, I'm just stuck. Like, how do I get unstuck? Can you talk to those ladies out there that are listening right now who may be feeling stuck right now?
I'm going to speak to those ladies as well as speaking to myself, because this week on Facebook and not Instagram, but Facebook, I've been talking about being stuck. And so ever since our little cross-country trip that me and my family took, I got out of routine, right? Out of habit, because you're driving cross-country. And so it took me a while to really come back, right? Yeah. So this week on Sunday night, I said to myself, that's it. I've had it. I got to clear this stuck energy. So I did what I know I always do. And that is using the power of meditation, the power of healthy eating, and the power of yoga and praying and journaling. All of that coming together to help me feel deeper connected. So first thing I do when I'm feeling stuck, like I started on Monday, was I eliminate all the foods that bring me down and make me feel lethargic. So I get rid of rice, I get rid of bread, I get rid of meat, because all of those things, they make me feel bad, right? Okay. Yeah. Doesn't mean I'm giving them up forever. It's right. Just point number one.
Yeah.
So I start there, juicing, cleansing my body, drinking a lot of water, and then I'm meditating. I'm sitting in the silence to let whatever is coming to me come, and journaling on it. Once I let all of that go, I might do some crying. I might do, you know, it doesn't mean it's even bad tears. It's just whatever comes. Oh, really? And then I put on a guided meditation. Yeah. So a guided meditation to help me envision and remember again who I am, what my goals are, what my purpose is, and why I feel like I am here on this earth. So another thing that women do, we try to do it all on our own, which is why the Front Burner Tribe is amazing, because you're reminding us, like you did at the top of the podcast, that we are not alone. Yeah. But so many times we take on the personification that we are alone because this body makes us think we are alone. Right. But spiritually, we're not alone. Like, we all come from one creator. So just pulling on, you know, my brothers and sisters who I don't know, like, you know, I don't know Michael Beckwith, but I pull on him like he's my brother or my dad, and put him on. I pull on Eric Thomas, yeah. You know, and I just fill myself up with those people. And then I go into more meditation, more reflecting, and just watching that miracle power of brothers and sisters who have been placed on this earth with me. Yeah. To move me and grow me. So that's how I've been removing stuck energy from myself this week.
Okay, let me just recap, because
I said a lot, huh?
Yeah, well, yeah, and I really want us to put this into practice.
Yeah.
Those of us who, you know, are constantly on the go, constantly feel like we have to be in control. I'm raising my hand again. Constantly feeling like, if something's wrong, we have to figure it out. You know, we have to, and you're constantly moving. We need to begin to do this. We need to begin to put this into practice. So I heard you say, first of all, you changed your diet. You took out all the stuff that makes you feel heavy, makes you feel down. I heard you say, you sat and reflected, and then you journaled. Yeah. I love that, because we're acknowledging what's happening. And then we can take account. Wow, I was feeling like this on Monday, and wow, on Wednesday I had a cry session, or, I don't even know what was going on, but I was crying. And then Friday, wow, I felt so much lighter, or, I'm realizing, or God is revealing some things to me, and this is the direction I may need to go. But that journaling.
One more thing. I can't forget this. There has to be some movement in there, because movement shakes it up. Okay. So whether you go outside for a walk, a run, whatever you do, that movement, which is why yoga is in there too, that movement is everything.
Okay. Awesome. Such a good point. So movement as well. And then going deeper into even more reflection and more meditation.
Tip for the folks who's not tried yoga. So I'm a yoga lover. I love it. I love hot yoga. I can't do it right now because of COVID, but yoga is my junk. I love it. It's my everything. But something that a lot of people don't know is that yoga was created for people to prepare for meditation. Because once you've shaken up that energy and got your body pumping, then you're able to go deeper. So a tip for you actually is, it might be best for you to also do some guided meditations after you've worked out.
Okay.
Because your mind will be more likely to focus.
Okay. Yeah, probably because I've been fell out and just.
Because when you have that extreme energy pumping through you, and then your body has fatigue, it's just like muscles lifting weights. You fatigue your muscles, and now they're at rest. They need to rest.
That's so good. I am going to add that. And as a matter of fact, we're gonna do this right now. So whatever you want to do, I am putty in your hands. Tell me everything, what I need to do. We are going to do this. So ladies, if you are ready to do this, listen to Q. She's going to take us through a quick guided meditation.
Okay, so I didn't prepare a guided meditation, but I did prepare myself to allow whatever is coming through to come through. So what I'm going to ask you to do, we're going to get started now, right? So I'm going to ask you to sit up straight. You're sitting with your legs crossed. Is that comfortable for you?
Yes.
Okay, so sit with your legs crossed. Just roll your head around a couple of times. On each side, let's say 3 times. And with meditation, everything you want to do slowly. So this last neck roll, just do it as slow as possible.
I'm like,
as slow as my voice is for you right now. Now you're going to stop in the middle, sit up straight. And we're going to do 3 cleansing breaths. So breathing in through your nose and then out through your mouth. Allow the sound of ah to leave your mouth, again through your nose. One more cleansing breath. And now I just want you to sit and imagine yourself sitting in front of the beach. It's bright and early in the morning, yet there's still a very soft glow as the sun is glistening over the ocean. There's a few people walking by, a little baby, and you feel this beautiful energy coming over you. It feels like crystals are inside of your soul. And all of a sudden you hear a beautiful melody, a beautiful song. So you begin to listen deeper. You begin to listen with your inner ear. You begin to listen even deeper. And you begin to wonder to yourself, what's that voice? Is that God's voice? Is that God speaking to you? Listen even deeper on the inside of your soul. And just imagine yourself in total peace as you listen to the words coming out of my mouth. Allow the sound of my voice to lead you. Block no thoughts that come. Just surrender to this moment. Breathing in and out. God is here. God is here. Guiding me. My thoughts are free. Because God is guiding me. Whatever you do, don't forget to breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. And whenever you're ready, open your eyes to the room.
Wow. Wow.
That felt good. I feel like crying.
Felt so good. My muscles feel relaxed.
Oh, that's so good. That was wonderful.
So good. I feel more relaxed. I feel like I can seize the day because it's morning time where I am. And I feel like I can seize the day because I have a lot on my plate right now. I'm just being honest. Like I have a lot on my plate and I knew I needed this. That's what I was like. I knew I needed to talk to you. And it just so happened that I'm talking to you in front of all my audience members. But hey, that's what happens when I say I'm just an open book. But I knew I needed this. And I hope that the ladies that are watching this, I hope that they see how important it is to get quiet, to just experience the presence of the Lord, to stop for even if it's just a moment and just feel God's presence, to remind yourself who you are connected to, who is your Father, who is your God. He is our source. And when we are busy going, working with the kids with school and, writing contracts or writing proposals and dealing with clients and, making sure spouse is good, making sure our marriage is good. It's like we're constantly up here and there's no room for self-care. And this right here was so good. Like I'm doing really hard because I just more relaxed, and I know that I need to do this. I know I need to implement meditation, and I love that you talked about doing that, implementing that right after my workout, and I think that's perfect because my morning routine consists of like I pray and then I work out. But just adding that piece right there can make such a difference in my day. I know.
So I'm gonna do something. If you will allow me, I'm going to gift you the Beginner's Guide to Meditation course. You know what? Someone gifted me. One of my guests gifted me the other day, and I'm loving her course. And so, following her lead, I'm going to gift you my course, which is the Beginner's Guide to Meditation course, and then also send you all of the meditations to go with it so you can just, make it a part of your daily practice. And then let me know how it goes for you in 30 days, I think, 21 days.
I will definitely do that.
But then also as a gift to the Front Burner Tribe too.
Yes, you did come with, yes. Okay, so she came with gifts for you guys, okay? She didn't come with a gift for me, but I'm just like, oh my God, thank you.
Yeah.
So you did come with a gift for my listeners. Okay, go ahead and tell the ladies what that is.
Yes. So everyone, you can visit Front Burner Tribe. You can visit QuadeeraTeart.com. I'm sure Nicci's going to put something to let y'all know how to spell my name. QuadeeraTeart.com//Front Burner Tribe. And waiting there for you will be a special discount on the Beginner's Guide to Meditation course. I think I said it was $29. If I didn't, I'm gonna make sure it says it now. So it's normally $59, but the Front Burner Tribe only can get the entire course at $29. And I promise you guys, I put my whole heart and soul in it, and you're really gonna love it. I'm available to answer questions as well, and hopefully it really brings some positive energy into your life and helps you be overwhelmed, be anxiety, get unstuck, and manifest all the stuff that God has for you.
Yeah. Oh, listen, we just did this in like 5 minutes, and I already feel like I can like leap over walls. So ladies, make sure you head over there. I'm going to put the link in everything. It'll be in the description. It's flashing up on your screen right now. Make sure you head over there. Take advantage of this. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I knew that this would be so good for my ladies.
I want to thank you for having me, really, because that was fun. I didn't plan that. It just came through. That's the type of stuff that comes through when I work with women one-on-one.
Yeah.
I didn't sing until I was 30 out in public, and I'm 37 now. And so when I sing, magic happens for me, like something magical happens to me. So thank you for allowing me to do that and allow that to come through me. I'm going to have to go record that on a new meditation album right now.
Yes. Okay, listen, we're coming out with new products, okay? This is what we do on Front Burner Tribe, okay? We're coming up with new products. But thank you so much. Okay, Quadeera, I want to make sure that the ladies know where they can find you, where they can reach you, how they can contact you, all that stuff. So go ahead and tell the ladies where they can find you and reach you.
I would love if everyone came and followed me on Instagram at Quadeera Teart, QuadeeraTeart. We have some amazing things that we're doing over there, and also QuadeeraTeart.com.
Awesome. Okay, and that just popped up on your screen. It's still up there. See, right down there. Okay, so make sure you head over there. Follow Quadeera. Thank you so much for coming. We're going to have you back. I think, we're definitely going to have you back. Specifically for the tribe. I think we can do like a whole guided meditation for the tribe, and I think that would be fantastic. So let's work some things out because, listen, the lady, like, we have a lot going on. We have a lot going on, and we have to make sure that we are taking care of ourselves. I always say, you can't give 100% to anything if you're not, if you are not 100%. So we want to include this. We definitely want to include this. So thank you so much, ladies. That has been another episode of the Front Burner Podcast. Make sure, if you liked this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. All right. And if you are listening on Apple Podcasts, make sure you give us a review. We need those 5 stars. Okay. The more stars we get and the more reviews that we get, that's when Apple starts to tell more ladies, more mompreneurs about us. So we definitely need those. Also, if you want to join the Front Burner Tribe, you can head on over to Facebook, search the Front Burner Tribe, and click that join button. I would love for you to be a part of our mompreneur group. All right, ladies, have a fantastic, have a wonderful week, and I will see you next time. Bye.